name's James Lorenzoni.
I'm Merv Catan, and
sorry. And this is Wilton Town Talks. Today we have James Carlson from Workshop CT.
So what's it like working at Workspace CT? Like, what's your role?
So my role is a CTE specialist, and what I do there is we do field trips for school districts that need some support in their technology education departments. So if a school doesn't have a wood shop per se, we have a wood shop at Workspace, and we can do some field trips there, and they can participate in working in their wood shop. Or our culinary department, they can come and start work with our chef to do a culinary experience. We also do some professional development for teachers. So principals and superintendents come from different school districts in the area, and they come there and they do workshops. And we also offer classes at night.
Can you tell us about some of these classes at night? Like, what do you offer?
So some of the classes at night, we have a theater class. So a theater group gets together. This summer we're going to be doing Shrek as part of our summer camp program. So middle school and high school students can come and they can work with our theater director, and she goes and we put on a production. So we have a black box theater that holds about 90 people, and we put together a production and go on to the next one.
What inspired you to go into this career?
So I was a technology education teacher in Guilford for about 15 years, and I was kind of doing some research. I'm also a professor up at Central, Connecticut, where I teach technology education teachers to become teachers. And we were working on a research project, and I saw we were working on a project where we were looking up how many tech ed positions were available throughout the state. And I saw my friend, he was working down at Workspace, and he saw that I saw a job posting, and I called him up and I said, "What do you do down there?" And he says, "Come down and take a look." And long story short, I ended up going to work for him.
Can you tell us about some of the programs you have for educators?
So Workspace is kind of unique. It's owned by, the state's kind of broken up into 6 different areas. And these areas are called RESC, which are Regional Education Support Centers. And their job is to provide support to the schools in that area. And what they do is they offer special education services or professional development for teachers. So Workspace was originally a homeschool, and the homeschool, they moved on and they decided to sell the building. So 2 of these areas, Cooperative Education Services and Ed Advance, went in together and they bought Workspace. And they thought it would be a great opportunity to provide, a space for teachers to do professional development. So we bring teachers in for workshops. If we want to start a drone program at your school, we work with the teachers to figure out how to use drones. If we want to start a culinary program in a school, we start figuring out what can we do to help support that. Right now I'm working with your school. I'm working with Wilton to start a robotics program here. So that's some of the roles that we play at Workspace. So we're either at Workspace doing these things, or we head out to the schools to do them.
It's pretty cool. What would the start of a new program look like at Workspace?
So a teacher would contact us and say, "I would really like to start a culinary program at my school," or "I'd like to start a robotics program at my school, and I have an interest in this." And between me and some of the other people that work at Workspace, we kind of figure out who would be the best person to support that teacher in the district, and we work with that teacher to kind of establish the program. So we say, okay, well, these are the robots that might be useful, at your school. This is the budget that's set aside. These are the, we have so much to spend, we have so much time. This is what the space looks like. So what kind of program can we put together at the school that kind of fits into the curriculum and, works to teach the students about that topic?
How successful do these programs tend to be once you get them off the ground?
Well, a lot of times, it's ongoing support too. So it's not just kind of a one and done type of thing where, it's, our goal is to kind of provide that support all along. So when something starts to go wrong or something's not working in the curriculum when we design it, we go back and kind of take a look at it. Almost kind of like an engineering process where we revisit a problem and we kind of try to, solve things as we go along.
Is there anything you would like to share?
So there's kind of some really exciting stuff going on at Workspace this summer, where we work together where we have an aviation camp that I run. I fly airplanes. I like to, poke around with aviation. So, to provide kind of a community service, we have some summer camps where we're doing an aviation camp, a STEM camp. We're also doing a theater camp, a cooking camp. We also have a department where we start to design costumes and sets for the plays that we do. So we have middle school students and high school students that sign up for our summer camps and they come into Workspace and they kind of use the place throughout the summer to, explore new topics in STEM.
At Bethel Workspace, it seems like there's a lot to be offered for both teachers and students. This was Wilton Town Talks with James Carlson, and I'm James Lorzoni.
I'm Murphy Tom, and
Thank you.
thank you.